And it seems like
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany takes a lot of the criticism. She typically doesn't say anything back for the most part. But it seems like the people around her, you know better than I know, have been threatening and saying certain things. So Keith Price, let's talk about what he said
Okay.
about you first, and then we could, kind of go into how you felt about it. So the Facebook post says it's sad that people are addicted to views and likes to the point they'll say anything. You're sick because of your bitterness and wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Your cancer will come back 10 times harder if you keep up such behavior. You've been warned. I know demons and spirits when I see them. She's a good rebel rouser that does not live in Thornton Township. I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the tagline Tiffany Henyard always says.
Absolutely.
So I want to you let me know, like, what was it that you felt about the post, and how did you feel about it initially?
All right. So, I felt like the post was unwarranted. It was evil, and he said something that I just would never allow him to take back. I'll never forget what he said. It hurt me to the core because most people don't know the trauma that I went through when I got sick. The meningioma come in three stages. Mine is aggressive two, almost two or three. So mine it still came back. So for him to say like I hope it come back 10 times worse, that's
Well,
evil.
I think, and I'm not defending him. I think what he's trying to say, and I'm going to play what he said on Jedediah's show
Okay.
too. I think his perspective is that, and I don't agree with it, but I think
Uh,
his perspective is that because of the way that you're expressing yourself and your discontent of what's going on, that in and of itself breeds sickness.
no,
That breeds more sickness.
no,
And
that's not it.
we always, it's a known ideal, for people, most people, to say that cancer and sickness comes from bad energy. But to characterize you being upset about what's going on as just bringing bad energy, even if you're upset and someone doesn't like the way you're expressing it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that is the type of energy that breeds sickness.
Thank
At the
you.
end of the day, in my opinion, it takes a lot to go to these meetings and to express and to fight, because there's a lot of people who aren't sick that aren't fighting,
Right.
that aren't,
And let me clarify one thing
so
about
please.
my tumor. I currently have a lawsuit right now that I've started for my tumor, and I pretty much know or think I know what caused my tumor, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So for him to even speak on it again and talk about it and say that my first off, I have never had so much energy until I started fighting for corruption.
Hmm.
So understand that my fight for my city is not bringing on my illness. It's making me stronger. That's what they don't like. They hate that every time I go to a meeting, I'm getting better and
Hmm.
better and better. And they want me to stop.
Hmm.
And they'll do and say anything to discourage me. And it's not working.
Well, you know what, let me play what he said on Jed's show,
Okay.
just so you can hear what he actually
And then
said.
I'll
And
give you my real reaction once you play that. And I'll
for
tell
sure,
you the real story. So go ahead.
for sure.
And I didn't listen to this. So it's going to be interesting.
That you've been accused as of lately. You've been all over social media because of your conversation with Vivian Allen, and basically it looked like you wished cancer upon her. And she came on, she spoke about it, she expressed that she was a friend. I mean, as a man, as a black man, with all the things you say, as somebody who says you're a good man,
So you did bring it
handle
up.
that. What is that?
Okay.
First of all, you a black man. Did you not attack Tiffany Henyard? I've known Vivian for a long time. I've called Vivian. I've actually wished her the best on the phone before, after I saw that she had the scar on her head. Uh, but Vivian has been dogging me out for over a year.
Oh,
I got daughters
not
that's
her illness.
22. Dad, why is Woo and friends with her daughter? It's only so much I'm gonna allow. I let her get away with it for the longest. She hadn't mentioned my name for a while. I thought she was like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with KP. But no, she wanted to go on and lie. If this was Maury, the lie detector would show that was a lie. She
Well,
got on her live and said that she went to school with me and Napo, and we all went to school together. Napo about 45, 46. I'm 52. There's no way I was in school with them.
And I'll
I
fast
came
forward
back
through
from
this
the
in post
army
production,
back
but
to here.
That's
So they there's no way. Uh the things that that woman has been lying about,
Key Price,
what
let's
up?
have a conversation. So fact checkers are saying that she has emphatically said, she has actually said that she went to school and you were the security guard. She did properly say that that's how she knew you at the school.
She said that afterwards. When I came back from the army, while I was in barber college,
he said
I also
guard.
was doing security for Diamond Security at Thornton.
that was the crux of what he had to say. And I'm gonna say this, and I'll let you give your response.
Please.
Obviously, I think that one of the things that's disappointing. What exactly is the issue that he had with you? Because
So
dogging him out can mean a lot of different things.
I,
But
I would like for him to show me one time when I dogged him out. Have I called him fat? Absolutely. Have I talked about his political career and the corruption that he's doing for the township? Absolutely. One thing I'm gonna keep stressing, and this is what he don't like, is that he's not qualified to be the food pantry manager. I can guarantee you, Tiffany Henry didn't do any background checks when she hired him. He got a significant amount of raise, just like all of her other cronies, and he's not
you
doing
said a significant amount of what?
raise. So
Oh, okay.
you know how raises are normally supposed to be structured. So when
Hmm.
he started, that position was at like 60, but let's just say 65,000, and then she bumped him up. I think he make like 80 some thousand now. So it's like, how do you haven't even been in that position long enough to get an employee evaluation, let alone a raise bump like that. What are you doing for her to have her increase your pay? And then now, if he is supposed to be Keith Freeman's position, give him that title. But if he does what Keith Freeman was doing, the board would have to approve him. And
Right.
the board is questioning what he's doing, just like I question what he's doing. So you have to look at that. It's not just Vivian. It's
Right.
everybody questioning what does Keith Price really do for the the township. He doesn't
The
work for the
township.
village. What does he do for the township? Why is he getting these raises? Why did he have a credit card and can just go and purchase things?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at. You get
Right.
mad because you say I'm dogging you out. No, I'm putting you on the spotlight. That's
Well, you know what? Also, Viv, there too, I just want to make a point that if you're going to be take a position in local government, state government, federal government,
right.
you're going to get criticized. And the
Absolutely.
best way to not be criticized is to provide clarity as to
Absolutely.
what you
And be
do.
transparent.
Yes. So I think that people, the listeners should understand that yes, people are gonna get criticism, and especially in the environment of the township in Dalton,
He,
you're
he's
gonna you're gonna
working.
catch criticism.
He's working for the most corrupt mayor right now ever.